One of those challenges in executing an A-B test split is that we have to divide the day into 6-hour quadrants and test a message every 6 hours. That means we're going to be doing it 24 hours a day. And so you really have only two choices: get up in the middle of the night to execute your test, or automate it. Let's go with automate it, and we're going to use a tool called Buffer. And so to succeed, as you recall, our 4-step methodology, we needed to develop a test plan in the grid. You've done that. We needed to develop the tracking URLs to measure performance. You've done that. Now we need to execute the test. So we're going to take the information that we have in our Excel spreadsheet, and now we'll begin to use it to see what the differences are. The system we're going to use is Buffer. And I like Buffer because it has the ability to link several social networking systems together. For example, we'll start off testing everything in Twitter, but I can also link up LinkedIn and Instagram and others, so it becomes a central resource for sending out messages, even in the free version. You can schedule multiple messages per day. Essentially, Buffer in its free version that we'll be using, you could do 10. So if you're doing 4 messages a day, you can do 2.5 days, and then you just kind of roll ahead to keep ahead of it. You're able to combine messages and graphics. That's huge because the graphics attract the eye to your tweet. And so we'll be able to use Canva to actually put in the different messages. It's really easy to use, and the nice part is it's scalable. If you want to buy the version and then use it for your company, you can easily do that. And so, so we can either wake up at all hours of the night, or we'll use the free version called Buffer. We'll hook it right now to Twitter for our tests, and then we'll schedule it using the test grid we developed in the Excel spreadsheet. This is what Buffer looks like. When you sign up, you're going to give it your email address and a password. It's totally free. And the first step you're going to do is you're going to link up your network, essentially through your My Account. You're going to add accounts here. Now we have this one. It's testing essentially messages, as you see here, that are designed around our sports marketing MOOC. And so we've hooked it up to the sports marketing Twitter site and the sports marketing LinkedIn site. And you can do that as well. We can also connect it up to Instagram and so forth if we had the different need to do that. So right now you're just going to hook it up to Twitter, and you just do that by clicking here, and you can add an account. Or if you see the one you want, like Instagram, you just click it here, you put in your access information, and it'll go. This is the way the whole system works. Essentially, you have a queue that is getting ready to go out. And right now we have today's messages, tomorrow's messages ready to roll. And so each one of them's different. And so what we do is we put the message, you just simply copy and paste the message in. Here's our tracking link that we're using to do it. And then I have some real nice hashtags, to try to get to that market. We use Northwestern, and other tags to make it work. And so it really gives us an ability to flexibly get the message out to the target market. So what you do is you copy and paste in the message you want. Make sure you have your tracking link in it. You would identify that we're just going to go to Twitter at this time, so we'd get rid of this one. And then we can upload or add an image to it. Once you do that, you go over here and you now customize it for each network. And what you're doing is you're actually setting up the time that you want it to go out. And so you can set it for any time period. And so what you're going to do is you'll have a graphic, you'll have the message, and you'll have the ability to set the time that you want it to go out. So you go in the middle of each one of those 6-hour blocks, and you'll send out those different messages at different times. The thing we're looking for is which one of the messages is maximizing the response and click-through rate, but also we want to analyze it by country. And as you'll recall, when you're doing is good, you can actually go and look at it by country and by platform and by system and learn a lot about your markets as they come in. If you have any questions, please email me or let me know through Twitter or however you want to do it, the questions, and I'd be happy to answer it to help you maximize your use of buffer.